Glutathione. You probably never heard of it, but without it, your life ceases. With every passing year, your levels are dropping, and science has no way of increasing them. Until now. During the next few minutes, we will tell you about a brilliant scientific discovery, an amazing breakthrough product that will elevate your glutathione levels.
On the second days, I was hurt. Then I realized that this stuff works. Hey, my body's back.
And here's the thing, I was 49 years old. Ain't supposed to happen when you're 49 years old. I've been doing this since I was 14 years old.
This is the most significant nutritional supplement I'll ever see in my lifetime.
You know, life is a journey, and we all make that journey in different ways, but we all share common elements to survive, like water, oxygen, and food. Another key element that helps your body function is glutathione. Glutathione is an amazing compound made naturally in the body that serves as the body's most important and abundant antioxidant. It's also the body's primary detoxifier and acts as an immune enhancer. When these core elements of survival are compromised by stressors, toxins, and day-to-day demands, your health can be affected. Like many other elements, an adequate supply of glutathione is vital for maintaining good health. Although you are born with glutathione, your body's level of glutathione decreases as you age. As you age, your body also experiences increased oxidative damage or inflammation. Antioxidants fight this damage. Think of this cellular inflammation as a lot of little fires, like this campfire. The fire goes unchecked, inflammation occurs. Glutathione is able to put out these fires by absorbing and clearing the oxidants from within the cells. The cell's natural function is returned and their own restorative power is released. The truth is, you can't avoid oxidative damage, nor can you keep from getting older. Every day you are bombarded with a variety of things that are detrimental to your health, such as harmful ingredients in the food you eat, damaging UV rays, stress, and even a lack of sleep. It all adds up and makes it difficult for your body to function the way it should, and why you may feel older than you really are. That's why it's so important that you replenish your body's supply of glutathione. Even though glutathione and its importance to the body have been known for years, it's only been recently that scientists have discovered how to increase your body's own production of glutathione. And it's right here, Max GXL. Max GXL is backed by over 10 years of research by one of the world's outstanding scientists of this century, Dr. Robert Keller. His research on a method to support glutathione has resulted in a U.S. patent with worldwide patents pending. Getting glutathione or its building blocks to the cell is no easy task. It is such a fragile compound that if you try to supplement with glutathione, it is quickly broken down and rendered ineffective by the digestive system before it can actually reach the cell. Max GXL provides the body with the key nutrients or building blocks of glutathione in such a way that allows them to be absorbed and delivered to the cell for natural glutathione production. These nutrients also allow your body to actually recycle used glutathione over and over again within the body. You can't stop the aging process, but you can control how you age, because with glutathione, you have the ability to slow down the inevitable rusting that goes on in your body. It's like this tin can here. Had it been kept dry and out of the weather, it wouldn't have rusted like this. And if you keep your glutathione replenished, you'll feel, look, and live better because your body has the ability to combat oxidative damage and decrease inflammation.
Please welcome the four-time heavyweight champion of the world, Evander the Real Deal Holyfield.
So, the most important thing is recovery, it's just like the average person, if they run, but if they hurt for 5 days, 5 days is a long time. So, when you get that instant recovery like that you get from the Max, I'm like, it works.
Tell me about your big day and how Max played into it.
I hadn't had a good meet in a long time. I only made my first attempt. I went up 30 more pounds and I missed it. And it just seemed like things just never clicked. I was introduced to Max GXL. Okay, it made sense, the science makes sense, and I said, I'll give it a try. I go to this meet in Wisconsin, and I had the day of my life. I went 4 for 4. I set a total of 5 world records, and in fact, the 804, when you watch it, looked easy. So I really believe I could have done even more that day. I didn't even expect to get 804. I'm very thankful for that day. And here's the thing, I was 49 years old. Ain't supposed to happen when you're 49 years old.
Max GXL was developed by Dr. Robert H. Keller, a researcher and clinical physician who has been named one of the world's 2,000 outstanding scientists of the 21st century. Dr. Keller has served on the scientific review panels for the National Institutes of Health and the VA. He's also published more than 100 original articles and has been awarded several patents. With his extensive knowledge and expertise, Dr. Keller was not satisfied with simply working to avoid or cure disease. He chose to pursue a medical method for improving his patients' quality of life.
For more than 40 years, Dr. Herbert T. Nagasawa has conducted research in medicinal chemistry at the University of Minnesota Health Science Complex and the Department of Veterans Affairs Medical Center in Minneapolis. He has had more than 165 articles peer-reviewed and published, primarily funded by grants from the National Institutes of Health and the Veterans Administration. He has served as senior scientist at the Veterans Administration, an adjunct professor for the Center of Drug Design at the University of Minnesota, and a professor emeritus of medicinal chemistry and toxicology at the University of Minnesota. And for 32 years, he has been the senior editor of the Journal of Medicinal Chemistry. Dr. Nagasawa has long been regarded as one of the world's leading research scientists on cellular function, glutathione, and the chemistry and delivery of glutathione. He and his laboratory have been awarded nine extraordinary patents. Dr. Nagasawa recently addressed our international convention where he listed the critical roles that the glutathione molecule performs in every cell in your body.
Categorically and without any equivocation whatsoever, I can tell you that glutathione is the most important endogenous antioxidant there is. For one thing, it is manufactured by your own body. Secondly, as you heard before, glutathione is the only antioxidant can recycle itself. There are no other antioxidant can do that. As you've all heard, glutathione is a master of suppressing or sequestering free radicals. And free radicals generated normally in your normal metabolic processes. Not only sequesters those free radicals that are unwanted, it will take the free radicals generated as a result of your exposure to the environment. You constantly have exposed to this industrial environment and produce these chemicals and other agents producing free radicals in your body. And glutathione will sequester this.